Welcome back everyone, it's time to go balls deep into Attack on Titan. And lordy lord, oh my gosh, the anime just blew our minds. Honestly, the anime is very good. Bahut acha hai, superb A-star. This shit is so spicy and good, it's bringing out the Asian in me.
Damn, that shit good!
But seriously guys, Attack on Titan is a masterpiece, and as we progress with the final season of Attack on Titan, I feel like it's only right to finally break down Eren Jaeger's strength and abilities, explaining everything Eren can actually do. Now obviously this means I'll be also going over Eren himself, the Attack Titan, and any other titans he possesses. Oh, and I'll also be going over some massive spoilers for anime OD watchers, but we will give you guys a disclaimer when we get there. Sammy will also be joining us and we'll be covering Eren's use of the Warhammer Titan and the Founding Titan, so make sure you stick around till the end to get a better understanding of how broken our boy Eren really is. Also, a quick reminder is that this is not a power scaling video. If you want us to do that, then let me know in the comment section below. We have loads of Attack on Titan content lined up, including breaking down our theory on how Attack on Titan will end, along with many more of your suggestions. Our anime balls deep Attack on Titan community has really been pulling through this month, joining us on our monthly Twitch streams of us reading the latest chapters with all of you guys. If you guys want to be part of that, then make sure to join us on twitch.tv/animeballsdeep. And also don't forget to continue supporting us by smashing that like button.
Hey yo, what is up? 50 million likes, can we hit it on this video? Danny DeVito, will you suck my dick at 50 million likes?
Okay, so the first thing we need to cover is Eren before he got any of the Titans' powers and before the fall of Wall Maria. Yes, Eren was always a fighter even back then, often defending his best friend Armin from bullies in his hometown. But one of his most notable feats is back in chapter 6 or in episode 6 of season 1, when Eren at an extremely young age, in his attempt to save Mikasa, he was able to brutally kill 2 fully grown human traffickers. This was in a backstory for Mikasa where we see her living alone in a log cabin with her mother and father. Then 3 robbers breaks into her house, killing Mikasa's mother and father before attempting to kidnap Mikasa. Luckily, Eren happened to be nearby and was able to save her by stabbing one of the robbers with a hidden knife, then stabbed the other with a makeshift spear to only then take his life with the knife he had earlier. Now let's be real, no ordinary child would be able to do this, especially not without being traumatized. So we have a theory that young Eren's actions might have been influenced by an adult version of himself who whispered in the ears of young Eren from the future, and even possibly pushing young Eren's consciousness away during that moment. But I'll get to that more later on. Regardless of the inspiration for this murder, Eren outwitting and following through with a double kill showcases his innate killing instincts along with a natural fighting ability. But how did this Eren from an ordinary murderous little boy gain the powers of the Titans? Well, in chapter 63 or episode 6 of season 3, in a flashback or memory recollection, we see that Eren's father, Eren Jaeger, originally had the power of the Attack Titan, and during the chaos of the fall of Wall Maria, he went and killed the majority of the Reyes Fritz family, along with eating Frieda Fritz, the holder of the Founding Titan. Eren then met up with his son Eren, taking him out into the forest where he forcefully turned his little boy into a pure Titan, ultimately allowing himself to be eaten by his son shortly after, where Eren at that point obtained both the Attack and the Founding Titan ability. However, Eren wasn't aware he held this ability until much later on. Before he unlocked his powers, he ended up joining the Survey Corp to take revenge on the Titans outside of the walls. Now, when joining the Survey Corp, Eren found himself struggling to keep up. While not entirely his fault due to his gear being broken, he worked hard, and despite everything put against him, he managed to overcome all of it with his sheer determination alone. But with all of that, let's finally get into his Titan abilities, starting with the Attack Titan. Now, even though the current inheritor of the Attack Titan is Eren Jaeger, the only other known inheritors prior to him was his own father, Eren Jaeger, and then Eren Kruger. With Eren, it wasn't until Wall Rose was breached he realized his Titan powers. Yes, in chapter 10, after he was eaten by a Titan, Eren transformed into the Attack Titan for the very first time. In this form, Eren's Attack Titan stood at around 15 meters tall, with quite a muscular and defined body unlike the other Titans, making his physical strength strength and endurance a key feature while not compromising its agility. This pretty much makes the Attack Titan uncontested in potential for close quarter combat. But let's be real, that's what you would expect from a Titan literally called Attack. Some of the feats which Eren has been able to achieve thanks to this Titan super strength includes being an all-out MMA pound for pound champion, flinging another 15-meter tall Titan with a single punch and then destroying a 7-meter Titan with ease. All of this was done during his first time ever transforming, when Eren had very little control and lacked training in this Titan form. This goes to show the sheer raw potential and attack potency of the Attack Titan. Eren in his Attack Titan form was even capable of dealing with 20 Titans all by himself, as well as go head to head with the female Titan and Armor Titan despite incurring injuries and damage that would have otherwise been an handicap. And to be honest, the Attack Titan can be best described as the ultimate Titan soldier. But moving on to the Attack Titan's next ability, Hardening, which wasn't really part of his base ability. Rather, Eren had to learn this ability after drinking the fluids contained in a bottle called Armor back in chapter 66. In fact, Eren gained this ability much like the female Titan. But with this ability, Eren is able to create structures made of this hardened skin that stays even after being completely disconnected from his Titan form. He used this ability to seal the hole in Wall Maria in chapter 74. Eren, using his hardening in chapter 70, was also able to create a crazy device known as the Executioner from Hell, which was actually invented by Hunch for the purpose of killing Titans without the need of soldiers actually fighting them. Eren also used this hardening ability to save everyone from Rod Reese's Titan transformation in chapter 67. But again, there's many other functionalities to this hardening ability than just making shields or hardened materials, as we have seen Eren use it offensively, like when he fought against Reiner's armored Titan by hardening his fist to break Reiner's armor in chapter 76. Lastly, when it comes to the Attack on Titan physical ability, well, if you can call it a physical ability, the Attack Titan, like all the other Titan shifters, gives Eren the ability to regenerate any part of his body, including whole missing limbs. Yes guys, this power is broken. Eren can regenerate a missing leg, hands, feet, but the only way you can actually kill the boy is to slice his neck, like you would do with the pure Titans, separating the brain from the spine. Now, apart from the physical advantage of this Titan, like the other 9 Titans, the inheritor of the Attack Titan also gains the memories of the predecessor. But what makes the Attack Titan really unique is that unlike the other 9 Titans, the Attack Titan can also inherit the memories of its future inheritors, essentially the ability to see into the future. This is shown by the fact that Eren Kruger mistook Eren Jaeger's memory as his own. The reason for this ability is the same as Eren's theme along with the Attack Titan as a whole: freedom. The Attack Titan is shown to be a character of freedom, unrestricted to the leadership of the founding Titan and the royal bloodline. As stated by Grisha Jaeger back in chapter 121, the whole purpose of the Attack Titan's ability is to transcend time itself. It's thanks to this ability, Eren is capable of revealing his memories to his predecessors, thus giving them knowledge of the future. An example of this is in chapter 121, where future Eren reveals to Grisha the fall of Wall Maria and the bloodline restriction to the founding Titan's powers. Eren also seemed to have the ability to influence the past, as it was Eren who pushed Grisha to murder the Reyes family and eat the founding Titan. And this basically creates something known as a causal loop, forming a sequence of events where one action is the cause of the next action, which continuously goes forward till we reach the final event, where this final event is actually the cause of the first event, if not the first event itself. These events just keep repeating itself in a loop. Essentially, the past is already written and cannot be changed. Now, there is a theory that even extends further to this, that Eren can be in contact and interact any Eldian from the future or past. This is done with the combination of the Attack Titan's ability with the founding Titan. But I'm not going to delve into that theory in this video. If you want me to cover it, then you know what to do. Smash that like button and let me know in the comment section below.
Okay, so now we are going to get into the spoiler side of this video. So here's a quick disclaimer.
Spoiler warning! Spoiler warning! Spoiler, 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 spoiler warning! Ah!
So the power we'll be going over next covers the pinnacle of the ability to harden the Titan flesh. The Warhammer Titan wields the power to create an arsenal of weapons with hardening. No cap, this is actually one of my favorite Titans, since it wields such a unique ability as opposed to the other Titan shifters. In fact, it turns turns the Titan fights, which would normally be just a bunch of massive fists and punches, to something completely unconventional, which is really creative. With such a unique ability, it can create structures and weapons made out of its hardened Titan flesh at a moment's notice, which means unlike some of the other Titan shifters like the Cart Titan, that only fit a specific area of utility, it can adapt to different situations and can be used in a wide variety of ways. Now, the Warhammer Titan was originally held by the Tiber family since ancient times of Eldian history. However, that abruptly came to an end when Willie Tiber decided to plot against the Island of Paradise by using them as a scapegoat for Marley's war crimes and declaring that the entire world go to war with Paradise Island, giving incentive for Eren to attack and making the world his enemy. But let's be honest, none of us cared when Eren ate this piece of trash. I'm pretty sure Eren knew that Willie Tiber wasn't the Warhammer Titan. However, we all know how Eren can be slightly vengeful. With Willie's attempt to demonize the Eldians of Paradise, he was already leading the rest of the world to go on board and pull the genocide trigger. Either way, with or without Eren's interference, it was always leading to either kill or be killed. So if he was going to be seen as a devil regardless of his actions, he might as well take Willie Tiber down. This whole debate of morals is really fit for another video altogether, as you can really go on about which side was truly correct. What do you guys think, huh? Let us know down in the comments below.
Do it!
Now, after the Tiber family's real Warhammer Titan shifter, Willie's sister, reveals herself, she gets defeated and eventually eaten by Eren. Along with devouring her, Eren gained this Titan's ability to create as much as he could with the power of hardening, making him the wielder of a third of the Titan shifters. The Warhammer stands at around 15 to 60 meters in size and is also extremely unique in both abilities and appearance. It appears to wear a mask that has some rectangular shaped slits so that it reveals its eyes and mouth. We know the Titans need eyes to actually see what's going on, as Levi managed to blind Zeke by cutting his eyes, and the mouth is used to devour others. I don't think I need to explain why. Its skin is actually a white or pale blue color. It's believed that its skin is calcified bone or hardened Titan flesh. The powers of the Warhammer actually revolve around turning hardened Titan flesh into weapons, such as its iconic Warhammer. However, it can use this power to make a variety of weapons and tools such as bows, claws, and spikes from its back or the ground. On top of its ability to create weapons from seemingly thin air, the Warhammer is also the only Titan to our knowledge that doesn't require the user to be located in the Titan's nape, and instead can be controlled remotely through a link of hardened Titan flesh between the Titan and its user. This is why, unlike the other Titan shifters, when we see the Warhammer first transform, it builds itself from the ground up. It also appears to be capable of having remarkable regenerative capabilities. The user can also encapsulate themselves in a crystal while they are controlling their Titan. This crystal is very similar as the one Annie encases herself in. More than likely, as learned in chapter 134, Annie the female Titan was fed or experimented on to gain this extra ability, similar to that of the Warhammer Titan. But the natural state of the female Titan more than likely did not possess this ability. Along with the fact, unlike Annie, the Warhammer can actually retain full consciousness while encased, and its crystal is shown to be super durable, withholding pretty much any attack given at it, where the crystal was only seen to be broken after applying a great amount of pressure with a more resilient structure like Jaw Titan's teeth or claws. The Warhammer Titan is not just strong because of its offensive capabilities, but it has a wide variety of utility which can greatly aid in battle, whilst giving the user a considerable amount of cover. We see Eren use its power a few times, like when he used it to get out of his prison cell in chapter 110, but this could have also been from his original hardening ability. But in chapter 117, we also witness Eren using the Warhammer's ability during his fight against Porco's Jaw Titan and Rainer's Armored Titan before he activates the rumbling. The Warhammer can only be explained as the pinnacle of Titan hardening, doing stuff with the same ability other Titans have, yet on a whole new level. And with that, let's get into the ability and power which made Eren the most powerful human being in this whole series. Yes, the Founding Titan. Eren, as you may already know, wields the Founding Titan's power, with the original owner being Ymir Fritz, the progenitor of all Titans. Now, we cover a detailed breakdown of the Founding Titan and how its power works in our 9 Titans Explained video, so make sure to check that out. But basically, The Founding Titan can be explained as the coordinate or point where all Eldians who are the subjects and the descendants of Ymir cross, with complete and utter control over them throughout existence. And when I say utter control over the Eldians, I mean complete and absolute control. To give you perspective on how much it can control the Eldian people, I'm going to list modifications done to the Eldians by using the Founding Titan. So there's memory manipulation, creation and control of Titans, changes to the bodily composition which can be made at any point, changes to the mind allowing the subjects to hear the voice of the Founding Titan user via telepathic communication, and astral projection and teleportation of their minds into the realm of past where the coordinate meets. Apart from the control over the Eldian people, the Founding Titan seems to possess all the abilities of the prior Titans, and the ability to even bring rise to old Titans from the past, or new Titans which were never seen before. But I'll come to this more in a bit. All in all, the Founding Titan has the widest range of abilities as you would expect from the origin of all the other 8 Titan shifters. However, although the Founding Titan wields immense power to the point that wiping out humanity is very possible, there is a certain condition that has to be met enabling the use of the Founding Titan, and that is you have to have a clear connection to the royal bloodline, which goes all the way back to King Fritz himself. The reasoning for this is because Ymir, who is the first Titan shifter, still lives on within the realm of the past where the coordinates for all the Eldians meet. Ymir, being the first Titan, is a true holder and user of the Founding Titan's power, and after her time on Earth, she shackled her mind to be a slave to King Fritz and his bloodline. So being a royal blood will allow access to the realm of the past and control over Ymir. Think of it like this: the royal blood Eldians are like a key to open the door to this mysterious realm which is residing with the Founding Titan power. Once in contact, the Founding Titan will open a path of communication to Ymir, who is pretty much a kami to these Eldians. However, a quick note is that even though a royal-blooded Eldian has access to the full potential of the Founding Titan, if a royal is wielding the Founding Titan, they are restricted by the vow renouncing war. Now you might be thinking, what? Where have I heard that before? Well, I'm here to explain it. Each royal inheritor of the Founding Titan also inherits the memories and ideologies of Karl Fritz, the king of Eldia who ruled both during and after the Great Titan War. This vow makes any royal using the Founding Titan incapable of combat. As a part of Karl Fritz's ideology, the sins of the Eldian Empire are so grave that extermination was seen as an acceptable outcome for him. But so far throughout the series, due to Eren not being of royal blood after acquiring the Founding Titan from his father, the power was left dormant within him. However, this worked in Eren's favor as he wasn't restricted by the vow made by Karl Fritz. Although that leaves the question, how does Eren use the Founding Titan without being of the royal bloodline? Well, Eren actually doesn't need to be of royal blood, rather he simply needs to be in contact with it. Let me explain. Back in chapter 50, Eren used the Founding Titan's power for the first time. It came in the form of controlling all the pure Titans in his vicinity, subjecting them to his will. All of this was possible because Eren came into contact with the royal-blooded Titan Dina Fritz, ultimately forming a connection to the realm of the past, giving Eren the ability of using the Founding Titan's power while at the same time avoiding the vow. And several years after using the Founding Titan for the first time, Eren unlocks the full capabilities of the Founding Titan power after coming in contact with his royal-blooded brother Zeke Jaeger, who possessed the Beast Titan, and later in chapter 122, in the worlds of the past, he frees Ymir Fritz from the shackles of her mind, giving her free will for the first time to do what she wants, rather than obeying the commands of Fritz and his descendants. When this happened, Eren suggested if his Attack Titan was her will to find freedom all along, and if she waited for Eren to come free her, possibly giving us the idea that Ymir sought the world's destruction with Eren's help in her own little way. Either way, Ymir broke free from her subjugation and gave Eren the full arsenal of the Founding Titan powers. In chapter 122, Eren transformed into the Founding Titan with a size of incomparability. Eren then gained full control over all Eldians and Titans, which gave him the ability to unharden the walls of Paradise Island, releasing countless colossal Titans onto the world, starting the rumbling. At this point, Eren actually unhardened all hardening across the subjects of Ymir. We know this due to Rainer's Armor Titan and Annie's female Titan's hardening also falling apart. Now, Eren showcased the Founding Titan's ability to control the Titans and even communicate with every Eldian telepathically, which he did for the first time back in chapter 123. Eren even showcased the ability to bring selected Eldians to see him in the worlds of the past whenever he willed, which we saw in chapter 133. Eren also unlocked several powers that had been left unseen up until this point, such as the recreation of previous Titan shifters, an example being Zeke's Beast Titan back in chapter 135, and later Galliard's Jaw Titan and Bertholdt's Colossal Titan. Along with the Founding Titan bringing back the original Ancient 9 Titan shifters, Eren has also shown the ability to make customized Titans like the 1000 Archer Titans in chapter 136, and let's not forget he created his own form which completely towers even the Colossal Titans. Heck, I'd say Eren's hair alone might be longer than the length of the Colossal Titans. He made himself so tall just so that he could have long hair without the Colossals trampling his hair. Respect the style, but talk about a hazard. Alright, however, a quick point I want to add is that it seems that the Founding Titan has a restriction. It's not able to control all of the Titans. For example, he was unable to control the Titans who were controlled by Zeke's spinal fluid back in chapter 124. Other than that, Eren has just become absolute power in the world. If not for the fact that Eren chose not to restrict any of the Titan shifters and his friends, which stated in chapter 133, there would be no fighting chance for anyone, and Eren would be able to wipe out all other humans outside of the walls without any issue whatsoever. Alright, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of us breaking down Eren's ability, and if we missed anything, you guys know what to do. Let us know in the comment section below. But with that, guys, smash the like button, subscribe, and until then, we will catch you guys next time.